Hey, Mike, test, test. Can you hear me? Your mute is on. There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Try it again.
Can you hear me?
There we go. You're good to go.
Okay.
50-second countdown.
Oh boy. I'm getting nervous.
Okay.
The time has come. Here we go with our corporate update. Welcome everybody. It's Mike here in Southern California at the corporate office. I want to welcome you to our first day of February. Boy, we're already into the second month of 2021 and we're having our first corporate update Zoom meeting tonight. So I'm glad you joined us. And first of all, before I get started, I'd just like to say our Saturday training with superstars Daryl and Maria Roberts, one-star ambassadors, it was fantastic. And you can catch that on our Trevorium page. And you really should, if you weren't able to attend, you want to go back and look at that training. And then last night's fireside chat with Pastors Guy and Deborah Taylor was also really, really good. And again, you can see that on our Trevorium page also. So you can catch up there with those two events. And we want to thank all of our leaders that help out with these events and take their personal time to go ahead and help everybody in the field. And we really, really appreciate it. And I believe we've got the best leaders in the whole industry. So thank you, Daryl and Maria, and thank you, Pastors Guy and Deborah, for hosting those trainings and the fireside chat. And I'm going to get right into the rank advancements. We got a lot here to announce tonight. So as soon as those are up on the screen, I'll go ahead and start out with the directors. And they should be up there in just a second. Here we go. Directors, I'll go ahead and start reading those off. And we want to congratulate all of these directors. Quaylid Beljadoum, Ruben Adrian Karazetsi, Gemma Moore, Fratza Masuda, Emily Gubelair, Patricia Wilson, Dylan Tappan, Sandra Pastoraza, Petronella Hazard, Unai Rementeria Milicu, Maria Celeste Rosas Peva, Stanislaus Fisapu, Kala Brown, Evangelina Garcia Rodriguez, Garrett Brown, Georgette Gouet, Raja Nomani, Anita Akalando, Yannick Serge Roland, and Delphine Johnson Wenkpo. Congratulations, all of our all of our directors. Great job. Okay, now we're going to jump right into the one-star directors. And we're going to start off with Mr. Rodney Luis Valle Valle Ramirez, Emma Satul, Cedric Marthray, Johanna Dorr, Wendy Curtis, Marvin Mombrau, Sonia Benecha, Chevron Patterson, Eroline Druin, Salispile Ambriette, Salima Activa, Jose Ranowski Pimentel Garcia, Katu Fuaga, Marie Angeletti, Akira Koshima, Fratza Masuda, Laura Hubert, Adeline Mohandes, Delore, Michael Antang Mabang, and Charles Briquette. Congratulations, all new one-star directors. And if you'll go out and do that again, same activity with new people, you will become a two-star director. I think we had a couple two-star directors to announce this evening.
Mike, that's a load full of names. Great job.
Oh, what was that?
That's a lot of tough reading on those names. Great job.
That's a chore each week, let me tell you. Okay, two-star directors. We really appreciate these guys for their leadership, and that's Mr. Gene Tong and Malika Barras. Congratulations to the both of you for your leadership and all the hard work that you put in here at Trevorium. And we're looking forward to announcing your names as new 3-stars. Look at that ring. That is a beauty. I've got some new rings here I'm getting ready to ship out, and they are a beautiful ring. Mr. Hart actually designed those himself. Okay, so that's our rank advancements for the week. And before I turn it over to Mr. Hart, I'd like to just say that you guys want to have for sure pen and paper on hand this evening because we've got a big announcement. Mr. Hart, I got to say this, I've known him for almost 30 years, and it seems like each year goes by quicker than the last. But he is one of the most generous men that I've ever met in my life. And you're going to experience that generosity again this evening because he's always looking for a better, a new way to make it better for all of you in the field. And he's come up with another one tonight. And so get your pen and paper out. You'll want to write this down. And so he's always making it better for you in the field that are making it happen. So it's my privilege now to introduce the hardest working man here at Trevorium, and that's Mr. David Hart. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Mike. You got, it was a busy day at the office. I felt like we sat down at 8 o'clock and went to work, and we took 2 breaths and we looked up and it was almost 6 o'clock tonight. So we got in the office about the same time that you beat me in the office today. So
yeah,
I appreciate you, and thanks for the introductions, and you do such a great job sharing all the new rank advancements for the company. And guys, you got to know that Mike Oliver handles that. You'll see him on social media, takes care of all the ring shipments that go out, and I believe that we're going to ship several hundred 2-star rings out this year. And how do you qualify for a 2-star ring? Go 2-star director, and on your 31st day, instead of getting $25 for the day, you pick up $750, and that triggers your ability to go out and get a 2-star ring. And those are beautiful rings, championship rings. It's about leadership, and it's a conversation piece that you can have with people. And there's nobody in our industry that recognizes and gives a championship ring so early in the plan. And that's designed purposely. Our plan was designed. The average person can win. It's one of our principles here at P2S, or at Trevorium. We start out with P2S Travel at Trevorium. And then of course, we always want to bring value into the marketplace with the services that we market. And I can tell you that our travel membership, there's nobody on the planet that even comes close to what we have. And then on top of that, it's a business opportunity that allows you to go out and create income as you build a sales team of people marketing this membership. So I just want to touch on this again here. This slide has been up 3 times in a row on our corporate calls. But it's powerful, and you got to understand the value that you have with Trevorium. Listen, guys, you are in 3 major marketplaces, and you're getting to fill people's needs, desires, and wants. And number 1, the travel industry, being the largest industry in the world. Travel is something everybody wants to do. They understand what travel is. And when they do it, they want to be able to afford to do it. Well, guess what? Through our plan, we show people how they can afford to travel for less and do more and create more life experiences. And the power is that, hey, if you go out and just get 3 customers on a like-minded service that you're on, your travel points are now free. We have 3 different options in our travel package: small, medium, and large, basic, titanium, and the platinum level. And each one of them has a tremendous value and benefit. And based on a person's travel needs or wants or desires, hey, we're going to be able to fulfill that. One of the great things, because that we're in the travel industry and you're marketing to people about travel, is you're going to get to expose people to what real travel is about. And a lot of people don't fully get it. They don't fully see it because they've never experienced it. And because we're affordable and we make it affordable for everyone, people are going to learn to experience it. And that is a lot of fun. Finally, the foreign exchange market, or next, the foreign exchange market and our FX Trader product, educating people on, how to understand this marketplace, educating people to how to understand economics around the world. I mean, it's a learned skill. It's not going to happen overnight. You know, when you plant your flag with that product for 4 months, be diligent, work through that service to understand it. In the meantime, we're going to give you trade ideas that you can put on your cell phone, on your Metaphor Trader app. You want to go get one of those, and you can start following the trade ideas. Some companies call them trade alerts. We call them trade ideas. We got a great win-win ratio in that marketplace with our FX traders. So I'd encourage you guys to become a student of that and learn how to duplicate your money or grow your money. It's a key principle into creating wealth. It's one of the key principles. I mean, I believe number one, get out of debt. Always stay out of debt. You know, so many people in the network marketing industry, you know, they're way in debt. They buy bigger houses than they're supposed to. They drive nicer cars than they probably should for the income they're making, and they blow money. I would tell you, number one, let's get you out of debt. Let's stay out of debt, because when you're in control when you're out of debt. And two, you know, learn how to create a habit of saving money. You want to get in the habit of saving money. And the third pillar of your financial success would be understanding and learning how to leverage your income or the money that you have. And the foreign exchange market's a great place to do that. But I believe the biggest marketplace, or what I'm mostly excited about, is the home-based business opportunity, where we give people here at Trevorium the ability to go out, start their own business from home. You don't ever have to become product qualified. You don't have to have your garage qualified products, or your shelf gets stacked up with some products. You're not shipping products out, samples all over the place. We market services, and these services have great value to the people once you explain it to them. So, you know, home-based business, to be able to start a business, come on, for less than $200, for less than $300. Not only are you going to get a great membership, but you're going to get a turnkey online business. And then I believe we have some of the best leadership in the company that can train and teach you how to build a business inside this industry, inside Trevorium. It's a learned trade. You know, just like anything else, you're going to have to learn how to communicate with people. You're going to have to learn how the compensation plan works. You want to learn how our product works. And then you want to learn how to become a better you. And I believe that if you work on becoming a better you and attracting more and more people, you'll find success in our business. Earlier today, we were on the French call. There was over 900 people on that call. And, you know, it was an exciting call. They're fired up. I'm about to share some stuff with you guys tonight. I know that you're going to get fired up. You definitely want to take and share this video. I know it's being shared live on Facebook stream, but grab it, share it, put it on your feed, and let's get the word out. So let me go through this. So we're the World Tours page is launched as promised. We have a total of 6, 7, 10, looks like, oh, I should know, 14 World Tours. I know that. We have 14 World Tours this year. And 4 in Italy, 2 in Spain, 1 in France, 3 in the US. Focus on the 3 in the United States here real quick. The San Diego World Tour is going to be incredible. I believe, if I remember right, it's in September. We have a Hawaii trip for Platinum members only. That will be in August. We also have Hawks Cay in Florida Keys, and that will be in August as well. I'm actually excited about going on that World Tour myself. It's absolutely, all these resorts or hotels or 5-star are just absolutely gorgeous all around the world. So, you know, maybe you can't go to all of them, but you might focus on picking out one that you'd like to go to, and then go create a life experience. And great, guess what? It'll be a tax write-off, because you can market your business while you're there. You could do business while you're there, and the reason that you're going there is to market and show off our product that you sell. So it'd be a great advantage for you guys to take advantage of that. So here's one example. You can go in your back office, click on the World Tours. They're all live. You can see them. By the way, you can also see them on the front side of our websites, not the prices or the dates, but you can see the locations. And our IT team did a phenomenal job putting together all the marketing for each one of the World Tours. And this one right here in August 12th through the 15th, going to Paris, France, Guys, this is $239, starting at $239 after you apply your points. That's not for one night. I mean, this is a 5-star hotel or 4.5-star hotel. It includes breakfast. It includes your taxes. The resort fees are paid. It's $239 for 4 days. Nowhere on the planet can you find that. So, but more importantly, you know what I believe is that we're going to expose people to travel and get them excited about traveling more so than the price. We're going to show them how to create a lifestyle. That's one of the things that we do here at Travorium is we show people how to create a lifestyle. So moving quickly on to Italy, Sicilia, Italy. This is 4 nights, 5 days, all inclusive. That's you know, breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, all your alcohol, all your fun, junior suite. This resort, it's a 5-star resort. It actually hasn't even opened yet. Its grand opening is in April, and we're going to be here October 20th to the 24th in Sicily, Italy. So you know what, if this may be a place that you want to go to, but more importantly, you might know people who know somebody that wants to go on a deal like this and travel like this. And guess what? They can end up owning a membership inside your business, and that creates volume, which in turn creates your ability to rank up and earn daily pay. So pretty exciting. Here's another one, Malaga, Spain, June 3rd through the 7th. And this is breakfast and dinner included. And this resort is absolutely gorgeous. And it starts at $279. So you can go into the back office and you can take a look at all the different, oh boy, it's driving me nuts. So you go to the back office and take a look at, everything is up, everything is live, and you can check that out. So May 25th is our launch date for mini tours. Mini tours are going to allow you to see the world all over the world. It's taking advantage, kind of like the world tours, where we negotiated great rates, and then we allow you to provide or apply your travel points that you earn from your membership to buy down the rate and make travel affordable for everyone. So travel points can be banked for 2 years. You're getting people involved in the company today. We understand that travel is tough right now with COVID-19, but people are traveling. I know Daryl Maria just came back from Hawaii, a beautiful place they were at. In fact, it's on our world tour. They'll probably talk about that a little bit tonight. But people are still traveling. People still want to get out. And I promise you that, hey, by late spring, there is going to be an absolute travel boom, and people are going to get out and travel. And so what happens is when they buy their membership here with us at Travorium, where they earn travel points, and those travel points can be used right away, or they can be stored for up to 2 years, and then they can travel. So everybody wins at Travorium. You win as a distributor or a partner with us, because as you create membership sales, that volume is going to count in your daily pay, and you can rank up and earn more. So FX Trader, I want to just talk about this just real quick. You know, I think this is a fantastic product, you guys. And like I said earlier, you got to devote, you know, at least 4 months of learning and education, and getting on the daily market analysis calls, getting on the Wednesday opportunity calls that we have for FX traders, and the educational side. You got to dedicate. Hey, it's just like you're going out. You know, if you want to graduate middle school, you got to go through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. That's like 3 years to get through graduation of 8th grade middle school. I remember that, standing on stage and having a little certificate, and I walked across the stage. Well, my parents were there, my grandparents were there. Everybody was happy that I had achieved that. Well, I can promise you that understanding or getting a graduation certificate, or getting a graduation from the FX Trader, and understanding the foreign exchange market can pay you dividends for the rest of your life. So, but in order to do that, you got to be willing to commit to learning the system. You got to be willing to commit to being trained. You got to be willing to commit to plugging in. And so if you want to find success in this arena, and I think it's a great arena, that's why we're provided here at Travorium, you got to plug in. You got to be coachable, you got to be teachable, and you got to commit to, hey, this is going to take time to learn. So I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Finally, big news tonight. I get to announce our February bonus, Ignite Your Business bonus, guys. Listen, if you enroll 3 people, you have to be part of the platinum, the titanium, or even the FX Trader product. You get 3 people, you're going to earn $150 bonus on top of the platinum, on top of the direct sales and coded money you earn. So for example, let's say that someone got in and they were brand new in the business and they went out and signed up 3 platinums. Guess what? They're going to earn $300. They earn $150 to the compensation plan. Then they earn another $150 because of the Ignite Your Business bonus that we have for the month of February. And then of course, we're going to calculate, this started today. So if you recruited somebody today, it starts today. This bonus will pay out on March 12th. Top recruiter, so whoever gets the most personal enrollments is also going to earn an additional $1,000 for first place. Okay, third place $250, second place $500. So all kinds of opportunities to make money and grow your business. Finally, I just want to bring up, I got a chance to talk with Mr. Daryl Roberts today. What a phenomenal training you did. I snuck on for about 15 minutes of that, but just tons of energy, tons of valuable information. Daryl and I obviously go way back 22 plus years, and he's always positive and he's always excited. And that was when I got on the phone with him, I said, man, I just love your energy and your enthusiasm and excitement. And of course, you know, he's got a dynamic duel there with Maria. They're both top producers in the industry, understand the industry very well. And she's doing a very significant role that I'm not allowed to share for the company, but she has a lot of value to Trevorium, and we appreciate both them so much. And by the way, Daryl, you're looking pretty handsome there, my man.
Yeah, man.
You're looking good. So I'll turn the call over to you, the Zoom.
Man, I'm loving my Trevorium shirt here. I mean, unbelievable. It's beautiful. If you guys haven't got your shirt, you definitely need to get it. But Dave, I'm about to run through a wall right now based on what you just shared tonight. It was, the company is just so phenomenal. It's always been phenomenal. But I keep saying this, and if you guys go back 3 months or 6 months, and man, it just keeps getting better and better. And with the world tours that you have put together, and it's just unbelievable. There's nobody on earth that can go book Dubai Conrad, the hotel at probably $400 or $500 a night or somewhere in that category for $89 for 5 days and 4 nights. Guys, there's nothing on the planet that comes close to that deal. The Waikiki, we got a chance to stay at the place that we actually are going to have the world tour at. And guys, it is beautiful. The resort is unbelievable. And it literally is right across the street from the beach, famous Waikiki Beach, and right down a little ways away from Diamond Head, which is a volcano, and it is just amazing. No, it's an old volcano. Obviously, it's not live or active. But Dave, when I saw some of the deals you guys have put together for the world tours, it just blew me away. There's no question about it. Anybody can succeed at this just by pointing, showing. Take a look at this. And even those staunch person that is going to go to booking.com and go to Priceline or any of the other sites, they're going to be blown away even more when they see the price on those sites that are this large compared to what you've been able to put together. I've been in travel for a couple of different companies back in the day, 2 decades ago, and there's nothing close to what our company's put together. This is a game changer. There's no question about it. The website is going to help all of us explode our business, because all we have to do is say, look right here, instead of doing a lot of this to start pointing. And that's just mind-boggling. There's no question about it. And I've said it before, and I don't know if I've said it in front of you, but and guys, Dave didn't say this. This is just something I'm coming up with, and for me, it's speculation. Dave can add to it or not, but I believe in the next 12 months to 24 months, the world tour platform that he's put together is going to be one of the biggest things in this company history. It's going to take us, could be, to that $1 billion level. And the reason I'm saying that is because you can't trick these prices. You can't play any games and only 2 people get that $89. Guys, we have events in locations literally locally, nationally, and internationally. And one of those vacations, or a couple of those vacations, are going to appeal to basically the masses that are out there. So now it's all about how many people are you going to share that with? How many people are you going to get this information out to? And I know this is just the beginning. Dave continues to, how can I make it better? How can I put more money in their pocket? How can I give people watches that, most people just dream about? How can we continue to do these things? And he's proven himself over and over and over again. And then, Dave, the announcement you just made a second ago on the February bonuses that are out there. That is unbelievable, guys. There's no bonuses like that. I mean, there's bonuses that are amazing bonuses, and there's bonuses that are okay bonuses. This bonus literally just explodes your business for you. You're going to make money. You're going to double money. What I haven't figured out the numbers yet, but just getting 3, whether they're at the basic or the titanium or the platinum, people are winning with our company. Money and also traveling, and then to use your cell phone while you're traveling to actually get some of these signals that we're going to get, trade advices that we get to book this one, or to trade here, or sell here, or buy here. Dave, you're doing something that I think is unprecedented in this industry. Marie and I are so blown up with this company, so excited about this company, and we just can't wait for the future. But February is going to be a record-breaking month. And not just for a few, but for everybody that takes action. I want to give a quick shout out to the UK team. Today we started a blitz for the UK team with Samantha and Lawrence. I'm trying to remember the names. Becca, Rebecca, all the rest of the people. It was a lot of folks on there, and I apologize if I'm not mentioning your name. A shout out to 007. Kevin, happy birthday, 60th birthday to you as well. But everybody was pumped up, Dave, before they even got this information. And if those folks were this excited already based on the blitz and what we currently have, they're now going to absolutely lose their mind when they wake up in the morning. Some of them are actually probably on this call right now, Mamuda and a few others, but the majority are going to wake up tomorrow morning, get this from Facebook, and absolutely go nuts. So, Dave, I'm excited about it. There's no question about it. It gets better and better, and we're going to do what we need to do and continue to make this thing happen. But thank you so much for all that you do for all of us, and it just keeps getting better. Guys, you're going to travel, make money, and what else is there left to do other than just have fun and enjoy your family? Back to you, Dave.
Well, Dale, you're such a phenomenal. I've always said this of you. I would go back 22 years. I remember meeting you for the first time in San Diego at a convention center or at a hotel, and listening to you speak and just share vision with people. And you do such a great job speaking and presenting and sharing with people. So we appreciate you. And Maria Roberts, I appreciate you more than I can share, but you're dynamic and a superstar. So congrats, guys, on your success.
Thank you, Dave.
Right.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. I want to give the floor to our #1 income earner and allow him to kind of expand on everything that he's seen tonight, why he's excited, and where he sees his business going in the future. But Todd Strand, before I do that, I just want to share that he is a student of our industry. He's always learning. He's always reading. He's always watching a podcast or a video or some kind of training. He never stops learning. Is one of the most disciplined guys that I know. And here we are in this. I sent him this picture earlier today, and we're both a little heavier in that picture 4 or 5 years ago. I guess it was 2017 or 2016, I believe. Does that sound about right, Todd? 2016?
Yeah, of course, that picture is where the whole Dreamcation platform was invented. We were in Puerto Vallarta testing the whole concept, testing the product, and the entire Dreamcation platform came from that trip.
Yeah, we were actually sitting out on a corner in Puerto Vallarta. We just gotten back from renting those dune buggies that we drove in the jungle.
The jungle. We drove through the jungle, and then we jumped off the cliff, which is where we're at right now. We're in the water after we jumped off that cliff.
That's correct. And we started talking about world tours. We started talking about being able to provide this type of service, and today it's a reality. All over the world, people can go join and use their travel points and just have incredible life experiences and great lifestyle. So with that, I'll turn the call to you.
All righty. I appreciate that, Mr. David Hart. All I can say is unbelievable, to borrow Mr. Dale Roberts' word. Number one, I started leaking the promo that's coming out, and people are absolutely blown away. Like I talked to Jamal a moment ago, right before we get on the call. I was doing a three-way for Jamal, who just brought out a brand new platinum. So shout out to him. Shout out to Christoph. By the way, he did a 10-day blitz, brought on 5 people during that blitz. But I mentioned to him, he's like, hold on. You're telling me I get that on top of all the other bonuses? And so those guys are fired up, excited. But I want to give a shout out one more time to Christoph, because he's our first official, to my knowledge, travel trader. Mr. Hart, he took a trip down to Florida, stayed at a place that normally costs $400 a night. He got it for $80. So he saved $1,500 on his trip. Now, while he was on vacation in Florida, he took the trade ideas that were being put out by our pros. He applied that information, made over $2,000 trading. So he saved $1,500 on the trip and made $2,000 trading. And so he's the first official travel trader that I know of where he was actually on vacation, making money, saving money and making money. So congratulations to you, Christoph. I know there's going to be tons of you in the next 12 months doing exactly that, because that's our vision. Our vision is to show people how to travel for less, how to travel for free, and how to get paid to travel. Even if you're just sitting there on the beach, applying the trade ideas that our experts put out every single week. I shared the story, last week, but I think it's worth repeating. Andre, another guy on the team, went into the hospital with COVID-19, was having trouble breathing, went in Christmas Eve, got out January the 11th. And so he's in the hospital, but while he's in the hospital, taking the trade ideas, applying that on his mobile phone. And sure enough, he made money, even laying in a hospital bed. Now, I keep making the joke, you don't have to go to the hospital to make money. You can do it from the beach. You can do it, from the cruise. You can do it from poolside. You can do it up in the mountains, right? But even if you're in a hospital bed, even if that's the case, you have the ability to go out there and make information by simply applying those strategies. And so some of you may have heard also the story that we got on the daily live trading sessions they do, my wife and I, and they were touting the cryptocurrency big time. And they were talking about Bitcoin, how it exploded. They were talking about Ethereum, how it not made its run. And so my wife and I bought like 25,000. Well, we bought it for like $562 a coin. And so I just went and checked my balance a moment ago, and it's now $63,577.84. So ask me how I feel about our Forex team. Okay. Right. And that's in 1 month. I mean, just from that one little piece of information, we're able to apply that. How many vacations does that buy? How many trips does that pay for? How many, let's go lifetime of membership, by the way, right? And you take the money I made on that and you take $99 a month. Of course, I already got my 3, right? So technically it's, free. But again, this information matters. When you saw the world tours, you kidding me? I mean, going to Sicily to an all-inclusive resort for for $449, or going to Spain for 5 days where 2 meals are included, almost all-inclusive for $279, as a platinum member. I mean, again, absolutely unbelievable. And I keep, I want to stress, by the way, that when you actually go on one of these trips, it's not about the price. I mean, as unbelievable as it is to go to Sicily, to an all-inclusive resort for $449. I mean, that's like mind-blowing. To go to Spain and have 2 meals a day for 5 days for $279, that's mind-blowing. But when you get there, it's not about the price. It's being there with all of the other like-minded people, being there. And let's say that you're meeting a Clifton Wright, a Grace Wright, you're meeting a Donovan, you're meeting a Roy Lawrence, you're meeting an Orland Worley, you're meeting, people these are people from the Winner's Circle, by the way. I happened to be on their training on Saturday. They did a great job. You're meeting a Camilo, you're meeting a Mabel, you're meeting a Emilio Sejas, you're meeting Becky, you're meeting Samantha Gallagher, you're meeting Lawrence, you're meeting all the other people, you're meeting Pastor, Guy and Deborah Taylor and Pastor Mel, and you're meeting, I could go on, but Tanya. And so when you get to meet these people who are just like you, people who they're optimistic, they're forward looking, they want to build a business, they want to have fun, they want to have success. And you get there and you meet them for the first time. You're like, oh my gosh, you could be my BFF. And then you meet someone else, you're like, you could be my BFF too. And you're like, man, these people are amazing. Of course they are, because they're people just like you. And when you get to have this incredible experience with people that have shared values, it creates this connection. It creates this euphoria. It's an experience you cannot purchase online. And you'll be like, just absolutely hooked. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait till the world tour. And you'll go to the next one and you'll see people from the first world tour plus other people. And next thing you know, you got this contact base that you're beginning to build around the world, where you might go to work one day and say, yeah, I got some friends in Japan, and someone brings up the Solomon Islands. Oh yeah, I got some friends over there. And then someone else, yeah, I got some people. They're from South. Of course, they live in Dubai now, but they're from South Africa. And people are like, who are you? Suddenly you got all these friends around the world. And so you kind of become worldly. And so when you look at our vision of what we're doing, going out there and showing people in the single largest industry on the planet, travel, the single largest financial industry in the world, foreign exchange, and obviously showing people how to work from the comfort of their home, the exploding home business industry. This was $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19. And we are simply doing things that no other company out there in the marketplace is doing. And I just want to stress to all of you, you're going to hear about different people who have different rates of success. Because I know that we were kind of bragging about Clifton Wright recently, and he went 3-star director in like 9 days. Of course, this is not his first rodeo. Now, he's done this before, right? And so you can't compare his fourth quarter to your first quarter. Some of you, it might take you a year just to kind of figure out what's going on. Danny Seguinol, by the way, that guy, by the way, who just got done spending 36 days in Mexico on vacation, finally flew back home. And so he finally went back home. He's full-time in the business. He's living the life, driving the purple Lamborghini, business exploding, had 900 people on his webinar today, right? Again, obviously this is a guy that's crushing it. And this is after 36 days on vacation. And so, but Danny was here for a year before he ever did anything. And so again, different people are going to maturate at different levels. When I do my training, a lot of I teach a course called The Biblical Secrets of Network Marketing. And if you look at how, Jesus built his ministry, he went out and recruited 12, says, I'm going to teach you to be the fisher of men. They were recruiters. They went house to house, town to town, told the story, got rejected, even happened, to them. One dropped out, even happened to Jesus. And from there, they built the single largest organization in the world. Okay. And so if you look at that and you're like, wow, 2.5 billion Christians, but understand that it took Jesus 3 years to lay the foundation of his ministry. He didn't go into momentum in 3 years. It took 3 years just to coach up those knuckleheads to be the place where they could obviously carry the ministry on. And somebody like, no, they weren't knuckleheads. They were saints. Well, not when they started. They were fishermen. They were unsophisticated people. Peter was a hothead and cussed a lot, and Matthew, a despised tax collector, right? So he had to take 12 very flawed people and kind of work with them and coach them. And again, took 3 years just to lay the foundation. And that's Jesus. That guy was pretty good. Okay. And so don't be surprised if it takes you 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year to really lay a foundation. But that's the key. You have to go and plant a flag someplace. I see people do this all the time. They get in a company, they're there for a moment, then they move on, then they're in a different company, and then they move on, then they're in a different company, and then they move on, then they're in a different company, never staying in one place long enough for those roots to really flourish and grow. And now sometimes you got to move on because the company's not right. Sometimes the company doesn't pay you. Company goes out of business, right? There's all those horror stories out there. But again, that's why we're all excited about Trevorium in our 9th year in business, paying the paychecks every single week on time, every time. A company that continues to get better every single week, every single month. When we got started, we didn't have world tours. We got started, we didn't have, the free trip incentive. We didn't have the Dreamcation platform. All we had was net rates. When we got started, we didn't have 2-star rings. When we get started, they didn't give you an $8,000 watch just simply for going 3-star ambassador, right? That's something brand new. They just added that this past December. No one asked for it. Mr. Hart just added it to the compensation program. Nobody asked for an extra $150 in the month of February for going out and doing the thing you were probably going to do anyway. That's just something the company did on its own. And so when you have a company that keeps making things better and better, and you have a company that pays you on time, and a company that has amazing products and services that make a difference in people's lives. I mean, again, just go talk to Christoph. Saved $1,500 on his trip to Florida, made $2,000 while trading. Ask my wife. I mean, we just took $25,000 and turned it into $63,000, right? From the Forex strategies. Ask Daryl and Maria or Danny, who was just in Mexico for 36 days on vacation. And a lot of you know those stories, right? We have unbelievable products and services. We have an unbelievable compensation program. There's not another company in our space where you can have 100 people in your left leg and 100 people in your right leg and make, should I say with as few as 100 in your left and as few as 100 in your right, that you can make a 6-figure income. That does not exist. But you have to do your part. You have to go to work. And there's some things you have to do every single day, right? You can't take 7 showers on Sunday and say that's the same thing. No, there's some things you got to kind of do it every day, right? 7 showers on Sunday is not the same thing as taking a shower on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So part of it's learning to be consistent. Part of it's learning to be persistent. Part of it's applying the discipline. The discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. Okay. And you're going to find out that success is neither magical nor mysterious, but rather it's the natural consequence of consistently applying the fundamentals. That's Jim Rohn, by the way. And so it's just going out there and doing the basics. If you didn't watch the training with Daryl on Saturday, it was absolutely incredible. I encourage you to go back there and watch that training. He had a special guest on there too. She was fantastic, by the way. Congratulations. And so if you've not watched that training, watch the training. If you're not tuning into Pastor Deborah and Guy Taylor's presentation they do on Sunday night, I mean, just get plugged in. All you got to do is learn to invite. Hey, what are you doing this Sunday night at 6 o'clock California time? Anything that might be worth $100,000 to you this year? Anything, right? No. I mean, what are you watching? The Pro Bowl? I mean, that was on last night, right? I mean, so, I mean, again, just invite people to the incredible things we have in place. Daryl and Maria do it on Thursday. We have our Forex team, by the way, on Wednesdays now at 6 o'clock. We had them actually, by the way, we had a special one we did this past Saturday morning, 6 a.m. my time. We did it for the team in Spain. We had the Spanish trader on there. And of course, I didn't understand a lot of what he said, but I can tell you that when he was done, people were losing their minds excited. And so again, we have something special. So I hope all of you guys are taking advantage of it. It's February 1. So we are now officially 1 month out of 12 into the brand new year of 2021. So it may be if you set some New Year's goals, New Year's resolutions, January 1, if those have not come to fruition, it's not too late to go back, review those. And again, get them up on your bathroom mirror, get them up on the refrigerator, do the dream board. It's not too late. You're only 1 month in. If you're off track, it's not too late to say, you know what? It's February 1. I'm going to start all over again. February 1. Here's my February New Year's goals and resolutions, right? Reapply. I mean, what new goals do you have for this month? What new campaigns can you run this month? You heard about the 10-day blitz that they just started with Samantha Gallagher and all those incredible leaders. By the way, happy birthday, Kevin. Happy 60th. And so you heard about that campaign they started. We have other groups that just finished the campaign. We have other guys that are gals that finished the campaign and they're renewing a campaign. We had Christoph, who got 5 people during the blitz. Jamal got 2. I know that in Pastor Deborah's team, there's tons of people that were out there having success doing it, creating camaraderie. Well, now you got the bonus. Go out and get 3 sales. That should be goal number 1 for February. I want to be on the list of people getting that $150 bonus. And it's not just for the extra 150. It's for simply stretching you, causing you to do the thing you need to do anyway to go out and build your business. So with that, we'll bring this to a close for tonight. But tomorrow night, we have our corporate update call in Espanol at 6 o'clock California time, 9 o'clock East Coast time. And we have our opportunity presentation. It's going to be with Daryl and Maria Roberts tomorrow night. You do not want to miss that. We switch nights. They typically do Thursday. I typically do Tuesday. We're switching this week. I'm doing Thursday. They're doing Tuesday. That's not every week. It's just this week. But tomorrow night, Daryl and Maria Roberts. I mean, you want to load that bad boy up. On Thursday night, we'll have our presentation as well. On Wednesday, we have our Forex team. On Saturday, we always have an amazing training. On Sunday, Pastor Deborah and Guy Taylor. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We're off to an amazing start here in 2021. We had a record in December. January, you saw the rank advancements. It's not disappointed. And there's no doubt, as Daryl mentioned, I can tell you that my in-laws got vaccinated. My daughter got vaccinated. One of my best friends in the world got vaccinated. One of the other teachers I know got vaccinated. I know probably about 9 different people who've already gotten the vaccine and they're just starting. What that tells you is that give it February, March, April, May, June, and soon this COVID thing is going to be behind us and the travel boom is going to be in full effect. But understand that the people who want to travel this summer, get started now. You got to start accumulating the points. You want to start accumulating the income. And so you got to start thinking in terms of travel boom now. And you can't wait till summer and say, hey, where do I want to go? You got to start now. You want to book your trips now before everything gets, because once the travel boom's on, you're going to be calling. Oh, sorry, we're booked up because everyone's going to be traveling. So kind of have a little vision, go out there, take advantage of it. Mr. David Hart, wow. The world tour list, the new promotion, everything, absolutely incredible. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts to you and Adela. And with that, we'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Until then, God bless. Bye, everybody.